Welcome back once again. In today's tutorial we are going to practice this isometric drawing in AutoCAD. Alright, so let's figure out the dimensions and we start. So if you watch this geometry over here, now the distance from the end point to this end point, you can see is given at 60 millimeters, and there's a chamfer here, and the chamfer distance, if you watch, is 12 horizontally and then vertically. Okay, so both sides are the same. Now if you watch, the vertical height from this point to the down here is supposed to be 100 millimeters, and the thickness of this side is 12, and also the distance from this end point to this side is 14. Now if you watch, the distance from this end point to the center of this circle is given as 40 millimeters, and we have a circle here with diameter 25 and this arc radius 30. Alright, so from the distance, the end here to the end here, distance is 40, the gap in between is 20, and then the thickness is 10. So the thickness of the down this side also is also 10. Okay, and let's see from the down here, we have two circles, one diameter 35, which is the bigger one, and then this smaller one, the inner one, which is 20 diameter. Now it goes, this means the depth. Okay, so the depth of this cutout is 6 millimeters. Alright, so let's open AutoCAD and see how we will start. So this is the interface. Change it to ISO drafting. Make sure ISO drafting is on, or isometric drafting is on. Alright, so let's start from this side. So I'll first of all draw a line 12. Now 60 minus this 12, 24, the remaining here is 36. So for easy way and for beginners, I'll just pick a line. I'll move in ISO right, just enter 12, you press enter. Now enter 36, enter, and then enter another 12. So why did we do that? If you watch, the gap here is 12. Now this 24 minus this 60 will give us 36, so that's the dimension here. Alright, so let's zoom out so it becomes a little bit bigger. Now our height, total height here, if you add a 75 to this 25, you are getting 100 millimeters. So pick a line, then just draw a vertical line of 100 millimeters. Okay, now from here we just need to copy this line 60 to this side. So select this line, copy, I'll just drag it 60. Okay, so we have it there. Now let's try and get this side. So we are coming in ISO left 14 millimeters. So pick a line, then this way 14, then you go like this. If you watch, it's still 60. Okay, then you move 60, then you press enter. Alright, so we'll trim this excess line up here, and then from here you need to move up. That is, from this end point to the center is 40. So pick a line from here, go vertically up 40, then you can join it from this point. Alright, so from this point you are going to draw this circle and the arc. So we are in ISO right. Alright, so just pick, or if you want to be sure, press F5 to change between. Now we are in ISO right. Good. So enter EL for ellipse, or you can come to this side, a drawing toolbar, and then select axis end, and then click ISO circle. Now click at the center. Let's check, we have diameter of 25, so select diameter down here, enter 25, and then the other one is radius 30. See the bigger one. So the same thing, ELI, then click the center, and then radius is 30. I guess it's 30. Alright, so 30. Now we see we have it here. Now let's trim excess lines that is not needed. Now we can delete this line. Good. Now we are coming to move this whole thing. Let's select it. We are coming to move it according to the distance over here. So if you watch the distance, the gap between this is 10, 20. So let's copy. After you've copied, then we see. So just copy CO shortcut and then click anywhere and drag. Alright, so the first distance is 10. Okay, that is from this point. Then the second distance from this point again will be, we'll add this 10 to this, so to give us 30. You can see it's 20. Alright, so it will give us 30. Good. And then we'll add this 10 to this 20 to this 10 again to get a complete thing, which is 40. So enter 40, and you are done with this side. Now we have to trim. We need to do some trimming here. So let's trim all the unnecessary lines that is not needed. You have to trim this one, this, alright, and this as well. So see, there's a small line here, make sure you trim it. Good. Now let's pick our line command and then end from here and then here. So from here, let's trim the excess lines again. Alright, so we are done. Now let's copy this line also. We check the gap is 12, so let's copy and move it. So select copy. The distance is 12. You can see. Pick your line command. You can join it from here. Now we have to draw a line of a gap and a distance 10. Okay, so line, bring your cursor to the end point here, don't click, just move up, enter 10 for the distance. Now press enter and then just join it here and trim this excess line that is not needed. Now pick your line command and then join this one. Okay, so if you watch, we are done with the top. Nothing is supposed to be done here. We are done at the top. Now we need to focus at the down here. So for the down, now you can see there was this chamfer is at a distance of 12. Alright, so how do we do that? Remember, we drew a line of 12 already here, so you can just pick a line command, bring the cursor to this corner, move up, don't click, enter 12, see, to move to the location. Now join it to this end point. This is the end point, this is midpoint. The triangle is midpoint. This is the end point of the line 12 that we drew from the beginning. So click. In the same way, pick line command, this end point, move up, enter 12. Now you see, to send it to the correct location, then end it up over here. But we need to extend this line to this one. Good. Now let's trim. Let's trim this unwanted lines. Okay, now everything is okay. So from here we need to draw this our circles and we are good to go. So for the circles, from the base here to the center is 25. So just take EL. We are now in ISO we are going to draw the circle in iso right. So EL, then select iso circle. Now bring it to this midpoint, move up, enter 25, for that's the distance. And you see, so just go to the location. Now the radius is okay, the diameter is 35 and 20, so select diameter, then enter 35. Again, you can go to the ellipse axis end, iso circle, center, and then diameter of 20. So click diameter, then enter 20. Good. Now if you watch, both circles is having a depth of 6 millimeters. So let's do it one by one. Let's pick this bigger one, copy, then move it inside 6, press enter. Alright, so let's trim so that you don't get confused. Trim this one off. Yeah, now let's pick the second one also, which is this one, and move it or copy it. You select it, copy, then move it inside also 6. Okay, now we can now trim this first circle. We don't need it. Let's trim this. Alright, good. So we are now going to move this second circle inside a depth of 6. Alright, so select, copy, then move it 6. Alright, so let's trim. Let's trim. Okay, so see, this is how we are supposed to obtain this object, and we have been able to do it. Now if you don't understand anything, kindly leave your comment in the comment section, and then I'll attend to whatever you don't understand, or I'll go back and explain it carefully. Alright, so let's add dimension to our work. Now to add dimension, I would like to create a layer, a different layer. So go to layer properties, then I'll click new layer, just give it a name, and I'll change the color. I'll use let me use red. Alright, then I'll change my line width to 0.25 and okay. Now close it. So let me do some few settings here. I want to reduce my line width for the drawing. It's too thick. Let me use 0.35. Okay, that's cool. Now remember, in isometric drawing we don't really have a straightforward way of dimensioning, so that is in isometric in AutoCAD. So we have to do some exercise. So go to dimension or the annotation tool, and now select align. We are going to use align throughout, and later we will correct it, but before then select your dimension layer and then select your align. Let's see where we will dimension. So this side, so click here and here. See, it's very small and tiny, so just go to manage dimension style, modify, arrows and symbols, and change. I would like to give my own 5, and the text also change it here. Alright, so it's now clear, and this to this, so align here to here. You can see it's going in a different direction, don't worry. Again, this to this. Alright, so there's a problem here. it's supposed to be 12, but since it's more than 12, I think there's a problem here. Alright, so let's see where the problem is coming from. Okay, so let me extend this line. Good. Delete this one for the meantime. Okay, so let's dimension this side also. Pick a line. Now click here and just track it from this point, okay, and then click. Also align again, click endpoint here and then track it from this endpoint and then click. Alright, let's dimension this side. Sorry, it's supposed to be 60. Let me do this again. From here to here. You need to make sure you do it carefully, if not, see, it's giving me a wrong figure. But you need to take your time and track from the right place, so here, and then from here to this point. See, now is there. Good, 60. So from here, let's go from this side, this end point to the center. Pick and to this center track. Okay, and also from this point to this point. So you do it from here. Select this point to this point. Okay, you leave it as it is. Then this point to this point. So again, align this point to this point. All right, then again this point to this point. So align, then from here to here. Let's select it again. Okay, now remaining this part and this part. So align once more from this end point to this end point, and then align again the thickness. Okay, now we are left with this vertical height, that is from this end point to the center. So still align from here to this center. Wrong, pick it again. Make sure you track from the correct place. Oh no, so pick again this point to this point. Now you see, we get it. And also from this point to the down. So align, then from here to this point. Okay, so now we need to now come back and arrange our dimension according to, or should be in a line with the drawing. Now we have a scattered dimension, though we have the object. So to do that, just type in dim edit, okay, and select oblique. Now when you select oblique, it will ask you to select object. So I'll select this and press enter. Now in which line do I want this dimension to be in line with? I want it to move in line with this. So just click anywhere on the line and you see it will be aligned with it. Okay, so the same way, let's do this one. Select oblique, and select the object, press enter. Now I want this 12 to be in line with this line, so just click anywhere on the line and you see we have it. So let's do that for all of it. I hope you understand it. So this one also, I want the 60 to be in line with this vertical line, so I'll select, press enter, and I'll make sure it goes in line with this. Alright, then this 12, I want this 12 to be in line with this vertical line. Okay, and then now if you watch, see it's in line with this. Good. So for this side, I want this 25. If you watch, 25 is in line with this. So select, I want it to be in line with this, and also this 75 also to be in line with this. All right, and let's come to this. Now I want this one, let's see, it's in line with this, so I want it to be in line. Now they are the same, so I can select all of them, press enter. Then I want it to be in line with okay, let's do it again, one after the other. Okay, so it's not going, so let's change. Select this, press enter. Let's try and make it in line with this. So you see we have 12. Basically you can make it in line with it, but I don't know why. Let's try again. Let's make it in line with this. All right, so it's working now. So this, okay, and we have it. Now let's go to the top. To select oblique, select this, press enter. Then I want this one to be in line with this. Again, this 20, and then 10. Let's select both of them. Then I want it to be vertical, so let me just arrange them well. Just want this thing to be inside here. Okay, so if you watch, this is how best. Now let's come to the circle. This is how best you can actually align your work with your dimension. Okay, so now let's come to that of the circles and the radius. Now how do we do that? If you watch, you cannot use this radius here to not work. So for you to do that, just pick this leader here and click on this arc and click anywhere. Now type in R, okay, and then enter, The radius was 30, so enter 30. R, and then enter 30. Okay, so just close it. And you see it's very small, so let's still make it a bit bigger. Let me make it like 7. Then the text also, make the text 7 and make the arrow 5. Okay, so that is cool. Now let's continue. This is 30 as shown, and then the inner one is having a diameter of 25, so pick the leader again, this one. Now you can pick the diameter symbol from here, okay, and then enter 25 and close it. Good. And the down here, pick your leader, this, click. If you check, you have diameter 35, so pick your diameter symbol at the top here, 35. Now come down, pick the diameter symbol again, and then enter 20. Alright, and then come down again, and then the depth, let's see if we can find. Alright, so we can't find that here. Let's see if we can find something here that's a bit closer. Yeah, I think there might be. So just go through. I don't want to waste much time. I'll look for mine, and then it might be in here, but I just don't want to waste much time. I don't want the video to be too long, so I'll just use this so that I don't waste too much time. I don't want to waste into my time. Alright, so just enter 6 for the depth, or you can even write depth, and then just enter 6. Alright, and close it. So okay, so this is what is expected of us, and we've done it. So please don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you want more projects and drawings like this in AutoCAD. And also, if you have any question in the comment section, just leave it in the comment section, and then I'll attend to it. Thank you all for watching, and see you in my next tutorial.